Good evening, and welcome to DieDragonDie presents the Legends campaign. I'm your host and DM, Marty. I'm joined by two of my friends, Mark and John, who are playing Azildan and Sir Galath, respectively. How's it going, chums? Oh, let me turn up your microphone so you can actually speak to the audience. That would be good. Otherwise, it would be a very one-sided game where it's just Marty's voice. Very confusing.
Time for blood and carnage.
I thought that was
name of good and law.
I thought that was last game.
Yeah,
I don't know. You beat up some bandits, some guards, and you killed a scary chicken. I don't know if that counts as.
I'd like to thank those that have joined us on the Twitch channel. We were talking to Cinerator about what it means to be in a Mythic campaign. And then Mark said something really, really telling. I wanted to like, I didn't realize this because I don't really keep track of all my players and how long their characters last. But I guess, you know, D&D being a very personal thing, you would pretty much realize what the trends are with your characters and how long they live in campaigns. So do you want to repeat what you just said last, Mark?
I'm starting to wonder if every game we play, if this is going to be Azildan's last game, because this is 9th level is the highest level I've ever had a PC go from day one of the campaign. Usually they're dead by 8th level and I've got to make a new one.
Well, we're not at 9th level yet. We haven't trained. There's always
That's true,
time
I
for
could
an
die
archery
just
accident.
before training.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, Mark.
Don't count your cockatrices before you've killed them all.
Sure.
I'm sorry, you failed your fortitude save during training and you caught the plague and died.
You broke a leg and we had to put you down.
I honestly never realized that about your characters, Mark. But yeah, come to think of it, in Symbol's Gift, it was Heinrich that bit the dust.
Yeah,
on
he
6th
died.
level.
He died at 6th.
What was the campaign before that?
The campaign before that, I didn't join on day one. I joined. You guys were like 14th, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was when he introduced Balak.
Oh, that was the Shadows one. Okay.
The proto-Zen Archer.
Yeah. But,
yeah, you have had a lot of character deaths. I remember back in 2nd edition days, you went through them quite quickly, and then 3rd edition.
Stop putting your
even
hand
as
in
well.
holes that you don't know what's in there.
Hey, Donovan 745. We're just starting. We haven't talked to each other, at least some of us, in a week or so. So we're just doing some banter. It's good as a DM to kind of get this stuff out of the way. If you don't have the conversation about how'd you do this week before game, sometimes that creeps into the game itself. So that's why we're trying to do that. How was your week, Mark?
I found out that the $6,000 I hadn't anticipated on spending on a roof on my new house has now ballooned to about 10 because the shingles, the sheeting underneath the shingles were all rotten. So that needs to be replaced as well. So. Fucking A.
So Mark's happy to escape into a fantasy world where his character has to replace a roof.
We're gonna put a lot of fucking arrows into things. An animated roof surrounded by contractors, CR3 contractors.
Cool. Welcome, Donovan. And John, how was your week this week?
Well, I've gone mad with power.
Oh, yes.
I got to be the GM, so now that I have a taste of it, oh man.
So we played and streamed a session last night, so you could go on and see something called Iron Arcana. This is where I asked John, I'm like, John, do you want to like DM for a little bit? Because I've got the itch to play. So John let me create 3 characters, and basically half the time I was just talking in 3 different voices, which was really fun. Which is really fun to do. If you're a DM that switches to a player, sometimes if you get the right DM, they've got to give you a little bit extra to do. Otherwise, you might become a problem. I was busy juggling 3 characters, and it was a lot of fun. Garfield was with us last night, and it was hilarious. Chaga, Slake, and Zodwink were really fun to play. So yeah, looking forward to doing that.
You're almost still kind of a problem. Maybe I should give you more characters to distract you. So you stop messing with my NPCs and trying to derail my plot. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
All right, Marty, here's another character who's working against the first 3, so figure that out.
Oh, shit.
I could do it. All right, so where did we leave off with last game? Give me a second here. Let's see. Did I type up any journal? Yes, I did. Okay. So the last couple of games we played Saturday and Sunday last week because there was this really big sort of climactic point in one of the plot lines anyways. But we'll go back a couple days before you left. So Galath atones at the Temple of Heimdall and receives visions of a priest of Nuada that had been slain or eaten long ago in a fort of dead pines. He also receives dire warnings about giants mustering. Now, Galath, the game before had sort of a crisis of faith where he charged the legitimate authority of the town because he didn't like him, and basically didn't issue a challenge as Nuada would have preferred. So Galath had to atone. Now, the vision that he received as part of his atonement was to go and end, or to go help out this this spirit, or to seek right to the wrong done long ago. And what is interesting about this is that the priest of Nuada shouldn't actually be here. Like Galath, people from Nalbrin, a different world, this is starting to hint that they have come, or did come, to Vosgard long ago. Galath knew that the raiders of Vosgard came to his world, but I guess it was there was an ebb and flow there. The party sets out west towards Runeshad. Lemmy-O took a little side journey to Snowshoe Mountain Lodge to buy some snowshoe skis and other winter travel gear. He spotted some sort of presence spying at him through carvings of faces of Valkyrie, but wasn't able to make contact with that spirit. He did notice that the people of that town were really healthy. I know that he wants to heal all wounds and that sort of thing, or feed people, but they seem to be healthy in the temple town. Ash the 24th, Lemmy-O meets back up with the group, already en route to Redlake Fort. Several days later, Ash the 27th. And I'm really keeping track of the calendar very closely because we have a mythic werewolf in the party that goes nuts, basically, potentially on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of every month when the moon is full. Also during other times as well, as we'll soon learn. Ash the 27th, the party spots signs of slain giants and orcs, presumably at the hands of werewolves and wolves. During a blizzard, they reach Redlake Fort. Lemmy-O scouts the fort in elemental form. The party crashes through the front gate and confronts the cannibalistic orcs, ogres, ogrekin, and giants within. Many of the fort's occupants have succumbed to lycanthropy. During the battle, they encounter an angry spirit within the fort, one that evokes the hunger of flesh. It helps Ukher transform into a flesh-hungry werewolf. Luckily, Lemmy-O has a spell that forces Ukher back to transform. Actually, it's Lemmy-O and the Paladin. So,
Great.
Luckily, Lemmy-O has a spell that forces Ukher to transform back into a man before any flesh is consumed. But there was also Sir Galath soothes the anger of the Ukher Ulf with a Paladin spell, and then Lemmy-O has a spell that forces Ukher back. So what could have happened is Ukher could have turned back into a man, but still felt the need to feed, which would have been really weird. The party's and really dangerous, given that Ukher is the sort of proto-Olympian strength hero and can lift ridiculous amounts of weight and break things. The party ended up slaying the fort's 3 leaders: a hill giant butcher, a fat and powerful ogre magi, and Okra Gertrude, the 3rd daughter of Queen Grenseldic of Tun. Effectively, they take control of the fort. A small group of surviving ogres cursed with lycanthropy look to Ukher for answers and assistance, basically treating him like an alpha, while dozens of orcish warriors flee into the wilderness. And that's where we've left it off.
But our victory did cost poor Sir Galath his ability to applaud.
Cool. And Donovan is chatting about his home campaign. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, the reason why that we play role-playing games is because we're not artists. We can't draw our imagination, so we actually just talk about them and live in them. So that's sort of.
And we get really good at looking for the thing that comes closest to what we imagined, and just copying and pasting that.
Right. So don't worry about not being an artist. Art is in many forms. And beauty, like art, is in the eye of the beholder. So, and in this case...
Also an anti-magic field.
Yeah, also an anti-magic field. I'm not sure. In Raider, what is the sound of a godlike hand clapping? And is that an Ahmed? Oh my goodness, we've got an Ahmed.
Oh!
I think it's an Ahmed en route somewhere. How's it going? Are you still at the wedding?
It is Ahmed en route.
Okay.
Hello,
Ahmed.
Internet. How are you?
Okay. It's good to hear from you, but texting and driving is bad. I'm sure role playing and driving is a good idea.
Yeah.
That role playing is.
Hold on, let me get my D20s. Oh shit!
This is a reflex con will save. My trusty partner is taking care of the navigation of the phone for me.
Okay. I was gonna say it sounds
I.e.
like
my
you-
wife.
Yeah.
Say hi, Perry.
Hi, Perry.
Hi, Barry.
Hi.
Okay, yes. Now Internet met my wife. So, what? Are we live or not?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're live, Ahmed.
Excellent, awesome. So my ETA is 25 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry for the delay.
All right, well,
But what's the plan? Where?
we just did recap. We haven't even started yet, so calm down. We'll catch you up when you get here. Have a safe drive, man. Recovering
All right.
lost connection. All right, so I'm just gonna remove Ahmed from the call. Yeah, it's weird. This program that we're using is can't let you say yes or no. Actually, it sort of does, but anyways, that was funny. All right, so we left off basically with these ogres kind of conversing with Ukher. Now you still know that there is a spirit somewhere within Redlake Fort somewhere. Let me just get this so you guys can see what the players are seeing. And then we'll get the die rolling. Yeah, we can see the die rolling now. Alrighty. So Ukher basically turns to the party and says, I'm gonna go and see about these ogres. I want to make sure that none of them are going to be bad.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to take them out of the fort. Probably good to get away from this thing that makes us hungry.
Yeah, maybe take him for a hunt or something.
Oh,
Make sure they got full bellies before they get back here.
Oberon, do you have any more wolf's bane? No, I actually... Oh, I forgot to buy some. Please forgive me, Ukher. Please forgive me.
Alright, after today, I am with the rest of you, and we need to fix our broken mage.
Azildan's finally come around. Yeah, Oberon has not been quite the same after playing with an artifact. Artifacts being, the playthings of mythic characters. So, just take that note, Incinerator. It's okay for them to play with artifacts.
As long as bad things happen.
No, he got rid of all of his evil. He's got not an ounce of evil left in him. All right, so Oberon's asking for Ukher's forgiveness. Oh, it's okay. We can go back to Runshad or somewhere else to get more wolfsbane. And he wanders off. Is Galath okay? Galath, of course, had his arm chopped off last game by the...
Just a hand.
Oh, just a hand. Okay. Well... Yeah.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the hand.
Kind of at the
Yeah, you
wrist.
know what? A guy chopped his hand off at work. He just duct taped it up, so he'll deal with it when he gets home. Yeah, just a hand.
Yeah, exactly. That's how that works.
All right. So, Galath is still sitting down with his... with the silver gauntlet on his hand that was chopped off, sort of clutched to his breast. Lemmy-O is fretting over it. Are you sure? Are you sure? I can put it back together. I did this in Runeshad. Lokrik's sister.
No.
You might be in shock there.
It's too late for that.
You said it's close the wound.
It's already been closed. He healed himself.
good.
Yeah. The bleeding
Azildan
stopped.
pops his head in just to give his 2 cents about about healing.
Proper wound care is very important in adventuring. Infection is actually your greatest enemy.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
All right, so Ukher,
There's some
5
actual
ogres.
wisdom from Azildan.
and the dire wolves are going to just wander off, and then I'm going to collect the dire wolves that actually escaped. Those wolf riders left, and I guess Uruk Cho is still out there. All right, he was guarding a body.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes care of Ukher for a bit. He's going to go deal with ogres. He seemed most concerned about them.
If
so-
anything, he can use them to hunt down those orcs that ran away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, so that leaves the group of you. Lemmy-O, I guess, starts to provide some healing.
Yeah, that'd be good. I
Yeah,
saw like
I
40 something damage.
think.
Somebody
let me
want to have just a glance at his character sheet, see if we can see how many.
Yeah, I'll
It's
have a look.
infinite. I don't need to.
No, his healing is not infinite.
Oh.
Let's have a look here. Lemmy-O has. Where the hell is it?
I don't understand how his character sheet works.
Channel energy, it's 8 per day, but I don't know where he's marked off how many he's used.
I don't know. I haven't used any, so I can give you.
Oh, there we
2.
go. Azildan could probably do this.
Yeah. I'll give you
Infection is your greatest foe. You'd think it'd be ogres, but it's infection.
Oberon floats over on his magic carpet. He might be able to provide some healing as well.
Yeah, so 28 after 2 channels.
That heals all of Oberon's wounds. Okay.
28 after 2 channels is pretty solid.
Yeah, for the...
You fixed up me horse.
Oh, Tensender was really badly injured in that fight.
Oh,
wasn't
that's
he?
right, yeah.
Yeah, he took a little damage.
Yeah. I think, when this campaign started, and after this fight solidified it for me. Like, it was pretty... With the Vilgrim Troll really opened my eyes, but Galath is the scary one in the party. I hit him for 150 points of damage.
Well, it's the smite and the challenge and the ×3 crit weapon on a charge. It just gets
Duly noted if he turns into an anti-paladin.
right.
Right. Well, and then it's the I hit you for 150 points of damage, and then I just ignore whatever you do back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah, each of the mythic characters begin to become really scary beasts.
Yeah.
Like Ukher could pick up Tensender with Galath on it and chuck it.
Oh,
far,
dude,
you know,
that's
like-
not even. Yeah, that's easy. He can carry us around all day if he wanted to.
Okay. So you do some healing. Looks like Galath is finally kind of okay. Your arm is still throbbing, Galath, after having it removed. For some reason, John dropped and he's back, but I think he can hear me.
Hung up.
Yeah. So your arm is still throbbing, but it looks like you guys are okay.
Okay.
Is there... Do we want to have a look around this dreadful place?
Well, first let's have a little chat. Why so late with the haste spell?
What do you mean?
Well, let's see. We're a good full minute into the fight before you decided, you know what? Maybe a little speed would help my friends.
You and Ukher and Galath said you were coming here to parley with them.
When have we ever really parlayed with monsters?
He looks really, distraught at that thought, and then you could see the guilt starting to creep in. I didn't mean...
If you start to cry, I swear I will slap you.
Galath stands up, using the butt of his spear as a aid.
I didn't mean to disappoint you.
So, it's alright, Oberon. Don't worry about it. There's
I'm
no need to
sorry.
apologize.
It's not your fault. We just gotta fix you.
You keep on saying this. I don't understand. I feel fixed.
Yeah, you're not.
Perhaps we should just communicate better before we start some sort of ruckus. That's it. That will be the solution.
Yeah, we'll give that a shot. Shall we find our solution to your problem?
Communication, he puts a hand on your shoulder. Communication is key to a beautiful friendship. It's awkward. It's as awkward as I feel right now.
I am going to take this moment to probe you for honesty. Were you initially hostile and angry with us because you fear that given your long years it would be hard for you to watch friends die who are shorter lived than you?
Well, not initially.
Oh, you really just didn't like us. He looks at Galath like he is an asshole.
Galath manages a weary smile.
I've met some of the lesser...
Still things I must do.
He puts his hand over his mouth as he was about to say lesser races.
Begging your pardon?
I'm sorry, and he says, and he doesn't want to get slapped, so he flies high up into the high up into the chamber on his carpet, is keeping his back to you. You can see him wiping his face.
He's crying again.
Oh, don't break up any further, says Lemmy-O, wandering over.
Yeah, you're right.
Tinsender's just following Galath. Yeah, you guys see...
Alright, Oberon, I'm sorry I made you cry.
Oberon's, so you guys see a lot of, like ill-gotten goods that have been collected up for a long period of time. Lemmy-O also seems to be rooting through here, looking at things. Ahmed's the kind of guy who does, tries to do everything at once. He tried to heal, he tried to look for treasure, he's trying to do stuff, so I'm just trying to capture his playstyle. As VC is apparently crapping the bed, and the internet in general is crapping the bed. Oh, wow.